Hey, it's Poisson variance, the theorem's mathematical maestro and LaTeX linguist. It feels so weird to finally be able to say that. Congrats on the title, thank you. How is everybody diddly darn doing? Hey King. Hey Ava. Hey Tyler. Hey Mew. Bye Mew. Thank you for the follow, Saiyan. Hey Calcium. Poisson, who was the first real chat? Technically Kingwin in YouTube was. Hey RTM. So you got coffee in me. That's good. Yeah. No, yeah. Today has been somewhat hectic. Not. Oh no, you guys are in ad jail. What? But I already ran ads. There shouldn't be any pre-roll ads. This is ridiculous. Why are you guys getting ads? Welcome back. Okay. Yeah. I actually ran an ad during the starting screen, so I have no idea why I gave you guys ads. But you've unsummoned something that you don't think tastes better than key. I have no idea what that means, RTM, but yes. Welcome back, you guys. Alright. But yeah, today has been a hectic morning so far. A very hectic. So last night at midnight is when class registration was supposed to open for me. But then they didn't tell me that it was actually going to be 8:30 in the morning, and it was nowhere on the schedule. It said midnight at like June 22nd midnight everywhere, except if you're a brand new student to the school. But it did not say that except at one web page that I could only find after searching for about 20 minutes. So that was a fun way to panic myself at midnight for 20 minutes last night. And then, so when I woke up 8:30, I was able to register for my classes. One of them that I wanted to register for, turns out I was not eligible to register for, and it was locked behind a different degree requirement, so I had to change that to a very similar course. What if you make a Chrome extension that forces ad companies to think they're playing ads, so they have to pay fish money on YouTube? I mean, I wouldn't be adverse to it. Sounds illegal, though. Congrats on being part of the theorem. Thank you! Yes. For like the past 3 weeks, I've had to keep quiet about it. It's been very difficult to not say anything. Morally correct doesn't mean legally correct, though. And legally correct can land you in hot water. And as a fish, hot water is sometimes not the best idea. But yeah. So then the V theorem stuff went live, and then I had to make some quick changes on my end to some stuff, and then I had to join the Discord, do a little introduction. Then I had to push back stream, adjust scheduling stuff. Begin matrix huge. Yeah, I'm not sure why that didn't work. Oh, you put an extra... I think because of the double slashes? No, that should work if you're in a matrix. I'm not sure why that didn't work. But, yes. I'm a part of V theorem with my wonderful gen mates. I was trying to look for the word. Gen mates of Lev and Dr. Eccles. Very nice. You guys will, if you don't know them, you will get to know them better on Friday. I'm very excited to have our debut stream. Poisson made it vaguely forget us. Aleph said the same thing. Mew said the same thing. He was like, just don't forget about me. And I was like, you got it, Bobbert New. Let's see if this one works, Ava. Yeah, maybe you have to bracket it. Yeah, I have no idea why it's happening. I know. Good old Albert Hubert. We miss him dearly. He's in our hearts. I mean, I was also just talking to him, and he was just in the chat, but he's in our hearts. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working, Ava. I'm sorry. It should be. But yeah. And if, as for the early stream, this week I have off of work. So this week and next week I have off of work. So I will be doing some stuff earlier in the day and be doing a bit more during the week. He's still in the chat. Oh wait, can I see? Is LaTeX even working? LaTeX should be working because it's throwing error messages in general. Moderators, users, AlephMuVT. Yeah, he's in chat. Yeah, LaTeX working. No, I like that one. I like the eye, lips, double eyes. You can be like a spider. Ooh. I also have not had any caffeine this morning. So I'm very. Oh no, you made the spider calcium. It's beautiful. Yeah, I've also not had any caffeine this morning. So let's see what happens when I crash. Although recently, when I drink caffeine, it makes me sleepy. So I have no idea. But I generally, You just had a cup? How do you take your coffee? How do you guys take your coffee? You may recommend amphetamines. Hey, Danny, welcome. I mean, you can. I don't know if I'll take the recommendation, but you can. Hot mocha. I'm not really a chocolate person. I don't really go for mochas. So your generic 3x3 matrix works. Yeah, I'm not sure what's thrown the error message then, Ava. Yeah, you gotta keep testing. You gotta test all the individual pieces. Yeah. How have you been, Danny? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. I also need to still set up a Twitch integrated throwing system so you guys can throw stuff at me. Throw numbers. And whatnot. Okay. Sorry. But today, I was gonna be returning to try out. So I guess the 3 classes I registered for were complex vector calculus, scientific computing, and then advanced probability. So I was thinking that I could either tackle some vector calculus today or some scientific computing. So I listed it as Project Euler. I might change that thumbnail, but I didn't specifically say Project Euler. I just needed a thumbnail, so I threw that in there. I didn't feel like making a new one today. You're welcome to keep trying it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you're... Whatever you're trying to create... Are you trying to make like a fish tank? Is that it? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to create like a little aquarium? So, actually, I'll What do you guys? What's scientific computing? Let's look. Yeah, I'm not sure actually what the... I forget. I remember reading the description, but... A fish hanging from a rope. Or like... Here, let me get my thing. Let's see. Because on my laptop I already have the stuff open. I'm like, I don't feel like opening it and signing into the... Okay, how exactly... the scientific computing. Okay. Scientific computing. Survey of numerical techniques for differential equations. Emphasis is on implementation of numerical schemes for application problems. For ODEs, IVPs, and second order boundary value problems are covered. Methods for partial differential equations include finite differences, finite element spectral methods, requires use of a scientific programming language. Example, MATLAB or Python. So, a lot of, IVPs, numerical techniques, application, and then just literally modeled and analyzed using scientific programming language. Very exciting. Where can I want to put my laptop out of the way, but I don't want to. There we go. Okay. So I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I was able to actually get all of... So previously, I would have had to go in 5 days a week with the previous way my schedule was set up. But then, with my slightly changed schedule, I ended up shifting it to... Or 5 days a week, I ended up shifting it to 3 days a week. What makes Python a scientific programming language? I think access to libraries like NumPy and SciPy is the idea. Like... I've done my analysis. I did analysis purely in Python. Python's an animal, so like biology, so that's science. Yeah, exactly, Ava. But so I did my imaging analysis work, which had a large amount of linear algebra and statistical analysis in Python. So I think that's what will qualify it. It has all of the capabilities for those computational abilities. And so, therefore, it falls under the umbrella of scientific computing, or scientific programming language, I guess. But I mean, it's more of a... It can do more than just that. I don't... Like square rectangle kind of thing, rectangle square. Where... It's not exclusively a scientific programming languages, but it has scientific programming capabilities, and so we list it under scientific programming language. I think I'm already starting to feel the lack of caffeine, Seta. The music is not helping. Oh no. Can you guys hear it in my voice? I'm just like already. It's not even 12:30. It's just past noon. And I'm starting to feel myself just like... Don't worry. I'll survive something. Good chunk of bioinformatics is done in either Python or... So yeah, that's what I did. Is I primarily worked in Python. And then one of my mentors primarily worked in R. So... Those were the two. Oh my god. Where are my super suit? Manifesting me a coffee. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please donate a coffee to a streamer in need. You too can contribute. The other thing I see stuff worked in is MATLAB, but that's mainly for the... That's less of the biology aspect and more of if you have just like a pure math, not pure math, a purely mathematical like model or something, say an imaging model that doesn't make use or as much use of the metadata, then I've seen it made in MATLAB almost entirely. But more often than not, yeah, Python and R, and then depending on what it is, sometimes people have set up things or like different versions based off what language you use, which is nice. But that requires someone, you know, making the same library, converting the same library or a series of functions, you know, 2 to 3 different times so that it can hit all of the commonly used baselines. That's why I like Python. It's kind of a universal falumph. Hey Kami, welcome! No. I hope you are doing well. Congratulations on being a part of the Theorem. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like I was saying, I've been having to stay quiet about it for like the past 3 weeks. And it's been fun. They're all so sweet. I've gotten to interact with the members that I didn't interact with previously. Like I'd only ever really interacted with Nep and Z. And so it was really nice to be able to interact with all the others, and everyone's so sweet. I'm really excited for this Friday. This Friday will be caffeinated, I promise. Gatekeeper? I can't share that. Oh my god, you're a gatekeeper. No, I'm just sharing stuff that I'm not allowed to share. It's like having NDA research and people are like, oh my god, why are you gatekeeping this research? Bro, it's NDA. Stretch a little bit. Maybe that'll help me wake up. I need to manifest an energy drink, not a coffee. I need to manifest one of those Giga Monsters or a Bang. Red Bull. I need wings. My Friday only a week away, more or less, yeah. Technically less, but yeah, relatively close. You want to study math, but you also want to play Valo. I will be honest, last night I re-downloaded Dark Souls 3, and I really wanted to play it again. And I was going to use it while I killed time until registration, but then I didn't do that. Just stop being EP, I'm trying. People who work in aerospace have to be told every year that you can't pull a 10 out of 10 baddie, and they're probably what? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? How far did I even get in Project Euler? I don't remember. I got through the first 50 at least. Gaming on a math stream? Not today. Nah, I'm just thinking about video games. I'm thinking about them. It's okay to be lonely, Danny. Exactly. You're a STEM major. It's kind of par for the course. Math streamer, I would never play games. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Games are for loser. He said with the utmost seriousness in his voice. Oh god. I just opened the Project Euler problem that I was on, and I'm like, I don't think I want to do this. Oh my god, is one of the tags gamer? I made those when I first set up Twitch, like when I very first started being a VTuber, and I never changed it. Oh my god, that's really funny. Technically, I do play a game or two, so I guess I should leave it on there. Fine, it will attract all the many different peoples. Oh, one of the things they tell people that do research with classified documentation is she's not flirting with you, she's trying to sell secrets. Oh, okay, I get you, I get you. I get you. Just tuned in, what is V-theorem? Hey player, welcome. V-theorem. V-theorem is, yeah, VTuber theorem. It is a collection of independent VTubers who are engage in making SciComm and education, which is like scientific communication, and edutainment, educational entertainment content. So mainly STEM focused. And it was just announced today that I am a part of the next generation of Gen 2.0 of V-theorem, differentiate. And yeah, I need to set up a bot to give you guys the V-theorem Discord as well as my Discord. I do not have anything in Twitch set up properly. But yeah, STEM VTubers. A whole bundle now of 8 STEM VTubers doing edumacation and learning. Wait, what? Does that take you to the correct Discord? Is that? When did I do that? Nope. I think that's an invalid invite. 1 second. Let me change that. I haven't touched Wisebot in forever. You can rewind streams probably if you are... Nep, I am a member of the V-theorem group and stream team. Hold on, let me figure out... Yeah, okay, because if people are probably going to do the Discord button. I don't use Opera GX anymore, but I think it still has some of my information saved that it's been selling off in the meantime. But I think it also has the Wisebot. You know, I appreciate it, Ava. We all need bug testers in our lives. Okay, just... No, it didn't have that info saved. Here we go. Alright, let's open up our Wisebot. Log in. Yes, that is me. Streaming panel? Oh wow, cool. And of course there's an ad for their new AI software at the top. I hate it here. Manage my commands. Ah, here we go. Discord. There we go. Okay, let me get the actual Discord link. All right. There you go. Fixed. All right, do you guys want to make commands? Is that what we're doing? Is we're making commands? We're making chat commands. Map. All right, perfect. Awesome. Guys, I haven't even made any. I haven't even made any. All right, let's make a new command. Oh, there's so many in here. The thing is now Twitch chat isn't updating. I'll refresh that. Math nerd integrate. Bless you. I think you sneezed. Nah, it was me chewing gum very loudly. But thank you. No, you guys fixed it. You're fine. Or I fixed it. We fixed it. All right. Break chat. Oh my god, the temptation is so real. Theorem. Okay, yeah. The theorem. The. Alright. Those should all work. And then... Oh wait, no, I want that to be separate ones. Okay, the... And then finally, the... I make one of them spelled incorrectly. Say a text. Check out the V-Theorem Discord. Or, got the V-Theorem Discord, I can just have that. Okay. Alright, so now if you guys do V-Theorem, now it should work. You spelled that wrong, Ava. There you go. Should send you to the V-Theorem Discord now. Alright, what other commands do you guys want? I'm in a good mood, I'm at your whim. Charlie set cooldowns. We have 5-second cooldown per user. There we go. Okay, cool. Command for explaining V-Theorem and a second one from the Discord. Oh, that's a good idea. Look at you. I like this idea. Okay, yeah, we're gonna change it then. I'm just gonna probably copy and paste it from the Twitter.
Oh, I have so many people liking my V-theorem post.
I like yours. I like that idea. Okay. V Discord to have both mine and the V theorem Discord. That's not a bad idea. Alright, so V theorem is going to be V theorem is a group Cordage then content. Them content for the purpose of both education and entertainment. So that's gonna be V theorem. Okay. Then we're gonna make one just called. That one's gonna be my Discord, and then we're gonna have the V Discord. V Discord. Bye, Calcium. Do I have any sort of way that I take notes? So something that actually does help the brain for sure is physically writing things down. Typing notes is very useful, but your brain responds to the physical action. That's very important. Excuse me. Adidas, Expedia, and we're back. Oh, I was running ads. I was like, huh? I thought you were just mispronouncing adios. But, yeah, so whenever I take notes, I like to do bulleted lists. That's me. I take notes in a similar way that I do to-do lists. And then some level of consistency so that my brain refreshes it, where it's like... So if I'm writing on, like, my iPad, and I'm taking notes, I'll do the regular notes in black, and then I'll switch over to blue, and that'll be examples. Writing notes using HTML? I mean, if you want. But that would be my primary ways physically doing it, and in a way that when you read it over, because something you want to do when you're note-taking, something when you do want to do when you're learning and like revising your notes or refreshing from your notes is after you take the notes, you want to be able to read them back over, say, an hour later and be able to understand what they're getting from. Because then it's not fresh in your brain, but it will still be able to work through a little bit of the more confusing aspects. And so you know what it says. Check out V Theorem's Discord. I'm gonna have it so... The V Theorem Discord, I'm gonna have... I keep that disabled right now because I don't actually know the logistics for allowing... I think they want like some sort of moderation so that people don't just like join and then quit and then join and then quit. Not what I meant. But It'll all work out. So, next, all right, we have mine. We have V theorem. I gotta figure out how to do the Oh, can I write? I'm gonna try something. So I'm gonna try making a command and then write it as if it were in LaTeX, and then. So if I say Poisson. Oh wait, what was that? Delete that. JavaScript. Oh, these are ChatGPT assistants, never mind. That doesn't have a name. The vDiscord one currently doesn't work. I intentionally disabled that just because I want to double check. I want to figure out how Nep has it where it's like you can spend bits to change the model or to change her outfit. I want to figure out how to do that. Because that seems very cool. Alright, let me see if this works. Delta. Need the standard hydrate and stretch, honestly. Oh, I have a standing desk. You guys could have one that puts me into standing desk, not standing desk. Sitting. Alright. Can someone try typing Poisson? Use your 1.5 infinitesimals. You will in due time. I can work on it after stream today. I meant as a command. Get standard, nerd. I don't know why it's doing that part with the little -5 there. Let's fix that. I think because it's setting a cooldown. But with that, limits, cooldown, permissions. It shouldn't be given that little symbol, but we're gonna okay, that's good to know that it works though. So then I can go like and then oops. I forget, do you do it like wait, no, not yet. I'm still tackling it. Alright, now try exclamation point Poisson. What's happening? Currently we're trying to... Welcome, Tech. We're currently trying to set up Twitch commands. Nope. Oh wait, did I do that wrong? Did I do that with the bracket? Isn't that supposed to be a... Oops. We're setting up Twitch commands so that we can screw around and have funny, silly little commands. Do funny, silly little things. Alright, now give it a try. And it's all just in an attempt to wake me up. I was gonna do some math programming, but I mean, technically this is in the realm of math programming. Not exactly Project Euler, but it is there. No? Okay, why isn't... Is it text color? Actually, that's a good question real quick. So... Okay. Right now... Oh, I think I might have done the problem. Maybe? Just one. Okay, that might be it, yeah. Color. Cyan. I think cyan's a choice. I forget. Let's test it. Color. Is it... No, I think it's cyan is the problem. No, that's fine. So maybe it doesn't... It just doesn't like big... Is it the capital B? That's the problem? We'll figure this out. Why am I not showing this? You guys can see this, I don't care. Where am I? Window capture. Beautiful. Big isn't a function. We're stupid. Oh my god. What? Is it not? Am I stupid? I don't want to do huge though. I feel like that's too big. Alright. Give it a go. There we go. That should work now. Okay, it keeps getting this little warning thingy. I think it's like, you're not allowed to do a thing for 5 seconds. What OS am I using? Just Windows. Regular old Windows 10. If you're wondering about the stuff around me, like this is all just a stream overlay. Oh yeah, let's do the croissant one as well. No. I set a global cooldown and I forgot how I did it. The complicated interface? You said it. Well, it's like I found what I was looking for and then I... See if I can just set it individually. Root. Cooldown in seconds of the command before you can use it again, but that should be at 0. 0. Did you ever figure out why Nep called you croissant? Yes, I did. She showed me the meme. And I didn't really get it. It was before my time. You guys want to figure out how to do TTS? You guys want to figure out how to do TTS? Read. Oh, did it say I wasn't reading? I'm glad someone is. I blame being sleepy. Negative enforces the absence of cooldown. Oh, you're right. Haha, I saw that. I saw that for sure. Alright, now try it. There we go, now it's fixed. Ta-da! Thank you for once again saving the day, Ava, because I'm lazy and can't read. You can hear it in my voice. I'm so out of it. So now, let's make another one. Oh, I also guess I want it to be able to... Alright, you guys can also do it with a capital P. Cool. New command. Action. Announce. Random text. Random action. Multi-text. Multi-action. All this exciting stuff. Oh my god, there's so much you can do. This is all locked behind a paywall, but... still cool. Oh. Why does that say... Promote, subscriber count, death counters, slap, Twitch marker. Oh, how do I make someone explode? JS for a gay cafe. Very on brand, Ava, I must say. Does it just work automatically? No, it would have to... It's not built into Twitch, right? Alright, hold on a minute. Like, that's not inherent to Twitch, right? There's not just a built-in explosion button? No, there's not. Okay. Wanted to be double sure on that. Alright, of course we have to add it. Alright. I should really just ask Hubert to teach me. Hubert or Nepenthes. Yeah, I don't know how it works either. I've never messed with this stuff. What are these global commands? Ooh. Sub count. Yeah, I don't need that. Game. Info game. Viewers. Please. How's my new username actually pronounced? Well, it depends on where you're from, I guess. I say Poisson. Poisson invariance. Technically, the French pronunciation is Poisson. But, okay, uptimes, commands. Cool. Just call me a fish. Most people just call me a fish or a toothpaste. Online. Yeah. Nice to see you though, Mimi. Right, we gotta do fish. What's the emote for? We gotta do fish and croissant. We'll deal with explode randomly or explode later. Text. Fish. I just copy and paste that. I totally can. That's awesome. How big do you guys want it? Are we looking at a huge fish? Additional commands. Fish, fish, and fish, and fish. No, that one's wrong. Fish and fish. What the heck? Why not? Fish. There you go. All right. Try using any of the fish commands. See what happens. Let me move myself a little bit so that you guys can... Oops. That is not one of the commands. Oops. That is not what that's supposed to be. But no, that's actually a good point. Instead of this... Oh, I forgot to set it to -1 again. God dang it. We're gonna do fish, fish, and then fish, eh? -1, -1. Okay. Bad. No! There you go. Fish. You're scared of people who are confident in math? Don't worry, buddy. It's only my degree. But nice to meet you, JJ. Don't worry, we're not that scary. We kind of... we're kind of huge losers. Alright. Next we need croissant. 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 Poisson is terrifying, so is terrified. I think Carrie's more terrifying than me. Can someone send the croissant emote? How are you doing today, JJ? How's your Monday been? I gotta make one from Hubert. Thank you, Tyler. Alright. Yeah, it's gotta say Albert and Hubert. There we go. I can just say it, have it say Mew. A school tournament. Ooh. Tournament for what? What, pray tell, is this school tournament? Alright. What colors should our boy Aleph Mew be? I'm thinking... a blue and a gold? I'm thinking blue and green. Oh yeah, because his eyes. Let's try both. We'll see what works. Yeah, I feel like his eyes are more... Hockey tournament, class v class. Ooh, that sounds rough. As someone who's never played hockey and has no plans to play hockey, it sounds terrifying. I'm not a very sportsy person. And that's to say the least. To say the most would be say I'm unathletic. Yeah, of course it's pretty cool. It's played on ice. You couldn't have hot hockey. There'd just be in a lake. Alright, right, so... color... blue... field hockey. Alright, pal. Green... no, we have to do it as a sub... Does this work? Oh, focused on the World Cup. Got demolished and ended last. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There's always next day. I forgot to type a slash. I'm so silly. I'm such a silly goose. Oh, and I forgot to make these big. There we go. There we go. Welcome, Danny man. I've been experiencing the funniest thing. What's the funniest thing? There we go. Look at our boy. Now we have to do... I gotta do one for Kikado. Oh my god. Is there just like a stick figure emote in Twitch? What's this funny thing you've been experiencing, Dandy man? Amateur researcher and bug bouncer. Bouncer? No, I'm sorry to hear that, JJ. It can be tough. It can definitely be tough to like lose a game and then be like, oh well, I guess why even try? You came across malware so bad that you're trolling it? Oh no. Like trolling the creator of it? Loading it onto drives and sending it back to them? But don't worry, JJ. There's always next time. I believe in you. And there are other things you can be happy about. The sunshine. If it's sunny where you are. Or the lack of sunshine if you don't like sun. I don't know. Pride Hearts. That's true, Pride Hearts would be good. How many we got? They had a vulnerability on their C2 server that let you arbitrarily upload files. Oh no. Deleted all the malware. That's some like vigilante stuff right there. That's like a cyber vigilante. Oh, we got a bunch. What's that one? Oh, that's intersex. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll do that one after here. We'll do that one after we do a Pride one, and then we'll do a Kikado one. Aw, didn't render properly. All these commands do. Well, go ahead and watch if you it just renders as the word. If you go ahead and type exclamation point, should it work? Here, let's try it. Alright, go ahead and try exclamation point pride. Nope. Oh, it's because I did it as math text. I instinctively did math text. Alright, now do it. You downloaded all their source code. Oh, you've been watching their Telegram and watching them freak out. And in both their databases, much more responsible researchers, and it was full of Discord webhooking bot tokens. Oh, that's awesome. It's good to see people get their just desserts. Alright. Let's see. Poisson, if the entire world population gives you 1 gift sub each, but Twitch takes incrementally 10% of the money from each Twitch sub, how much will I have? I don't know. Let's see. Entire world population gave me 1 sub. $5 times... what would that be? So $5 times that, like, 8 billion, and then just 10% of each Twitch sub. So it would just be 10% of, 10% of, whatever $5 would be. Was that 500? 10% of that, 50 cents, 450. So it'd just be 450 times whatever the population would be. No? Understandable. Have a great day. Hey, Mew. I see you lurking. I see you lurking, talking about yourself. Gotta go. You're gonna lurk, but not here to get more infinitesimals. Fair enough. Look through the eyes of the owner's Discord bot, and the channel is being used to kind of notepad was full of AI prompts to convince Claude to make him a RAT. What's a RAT? What if you make the population number reflect the real world, so it's not just a number, but a variable? Oh, so it's a variable. I mean, it wouldn't remote access Trojan. Oh, that's scary. Well, like as the here, just let me write down. Where's MS Paint? Oh my god! Mewbert, you absolute sweetheart. Thank you so much, Mewbert, for the 5 gifted. Man comes in here, drops the 6, 7. Oh my god, it started a hype train. Happy Theorem, thank you so much. Oh, but what it would be... Alright, this is good enough. So if this is our changing population... and then... you're not overcompensating about your feelings about it. I'll have you know that one of the first things someone... so when I joined the V-Theorem Discord today, one of the first things someone says was, so did Aleph not make it because he wouldn't stop doing 6, 7? You would just be doing this. You're just summing it all. You would just be summing this all. I guess this should really be an N, but I don't like this big X because X is a calculus. So if our total population, sorry. Well, I changed brushes, but that's fine. It would just be that. Well, I can drop by for. All right, have fun with math camp. Thank you again, Mew. Your screen run commands of his choosing as he was sitting at your PC, not you. Things like opening browser and PC, stealing your accounts. Jesus. Dang, people suck. People are just not nice. I'm glad you were able to catch him and turn him over to the powers that be. Look at my beautiful. But yeah, this is the Twitch subpopulation question. It would just be that you have your total population, and then you're just summing. You're just taking 9% of, or you're getting 90% of every sub, but getting the cops on him is a work in progress. Hey, at least you've got him, like you said, you banned from Discord and whatnot, from a bunch of the places that they would be able to reach out through. So feel good about that. Alright, next we gotta do Hikato. If I can spell their name correctly. I'm proud of you for fighting the good fight. Police are stupid. Yeah, they're not exactly the smartest tools in the shed. Especially when it's like something they're not even trained for is cyber security, unfortunately. But I should probably change. Hold on a minute. Let me change the stream header from Project Euler, because that's not what we're doing today. Yeah! Hype train success. It's my first ever hype train. I'm very excited. Let me change the thumbnail real quick to I should just have a just studying one. Where's my just studying? Oh, here we go. Right now, you're just focused on making him bleed all of his money because customers are bailing now that his shit doesn't work and gets him banned. Always been effectively unusable for the past 3 weeks. Good. Good. I hope it stays unusable. You recently found out that the name of the Greek letter used for the sum is sigma, and you felt bad for teachers having to say that in class. Don't worry, they're used to it. People who are in math are more than used to it. Some people will be like, oh, sigma, but don't worry. I promise. Oh, big stretch. Oops. I would look closer at how to set up power-ups, channel or points. Ooh. Default rewards. Create a custom reward. Oh my god, there's so much customizability for the custom rewards with the Twitch thingy. I gotta start adding my emotes for you guys too. I had to introduce Big Sigma in a presentation once. Yeah, how did that go over? Someone just joined the V Theorem Discord as the fish? Wait a minute. It's Maki. Sorry. Everyone called it Big Sigma afterwards. It's better than them calling you Big Sigma, I think. Alright, right, I need something to represent Kikado. Under physics, you've seen some commenters make, what the Sigma jokes? That's unfortunate. That's where we are in this world now. Unfortunately. What a sad day. Do we really not have a stick figure emote somewhere? This is ridiculous. It was clever in relation to the video topic. Okay. Then I'll let it pass. I'm not full. I'm a zoomer, but I'm not like TikTok zoomer. I don't know. Bit of column A, bit of column B. All right. Oops. Let's see. Why is... I have no idea how that even got here. Okay. Same as well sometimes the Half-Life symbol. That's right. I never actually played Half-Life. I know it's one of those unbelievably well-loved, well-adored, ill-forgotten games. But I never played it. It was, some might say, before my time. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to do like bookkeeping stuff. Have I at least played Portal? Yeah, I actually played Portal 1 and 2 on stream. I like Portal 1. I really like Portal 1. I don't like Portal 2. I find Portal 2 to be both annoying and not funny. I find that Portal 2 is pretty... I find the what's his name? The villain of Portal 2 is very annoying. I don't find it. Hey, Fabrizio. Welcome. And people, I remember people are like, what? You don't like Portal 2? And I'm like, no. I think I just like the dynamic between you and GLaDOS a lot better. Just kind of her talking at you I think just works better. And that also makes stuff like the companion cube shine, because you are also nonverbal. So having the like fellow non-verbal object where you just like, this object will make you feel better about yourself helps. But that's just me and my preference. All right, let me stand up into my standing desk form. Let me grab some caffeine and my iPad, and then we're gonna start doing some just like studying problems of like a vector calculus or something. All right. Oh. You guys can't see that. Copy. There we go. Paste. Oh no, I want to paste the reference. Alright. I'll put something here. I'll put on. This music's gonna be ending soon. I'll put on some different music. And something that's like keys, jingle, jingle. What did you miss? Nothing really, King. We made some fun Twitch emotes. Or some Twitch commands, but nothing really beyond that. Let's see. I need to find a good song to play in the background while I step away for a minute. Alright, we're doing SMT music. Alright. I will be back in a few. I am back. Many big stretches. I was about to like return, and then I was like, wait a minute. Let me do some ridiculously large stretcheroos. You know, my muscles have been thoroughly stretched. And I'm feeling much better. I didn't actually get any caffeine. This is what I'm gonna do is after stream, I'm gonna go walk down to the store and grab a Monster or something. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do some math. There's actually something I remember last time we did. Move my keyboard out of the way a little bit. Oh, that's right. Okay, there we go, actually, yeah. Hey, Kikado. How you doing? Wait, no, I want that big game capture. Is it there? Fire. Ready? Ah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am very excited. I'm very excited. I am now a part of the virtual theorem. Kikado, question. If you had to be represented as one like math equation or math symbol or something, what would it be? If you had to represent yourself in LaTeX, what would it be? Delta's taken. Because it's a triangle. Would you be fine with Nabla? The upside down delta. Yeah. That's my upside down triangle. Perfect. Alright. Then in that case, what's V theorem? If you type exclamation point V theorem, it should tell you. No, it's a group of STEM edutainment SciComm VTubers, independent VTubers. Your body is kind of a triangle. Exactly. Ta-da! Welcome, Posh. But yeah, I officially joined the V theorem group. And you will be a math symbol. Here, 1 second. Where was I? Here, I have something exciting then for you, Kikado. Just stick around. When are you going to be in high school math class? Several years ago? Currently I'm starting grad school. Alright.
Ta-da!
There you go. You're now a red triangle. I'm making everyone there. I'm making people their own little commands. Oops. Oh, we shown in high school math classes. For the safety of everyone, probably never. But I wouldn't be adverse to it. Alright. Oh, this is something that I wanted to show. So when we deroved, when we previously derived a bunch of stuff, or how'd you know that your favorite color is red? That one I remembered. We've had this conversation before. What does the red nabla mean? Well, it just represents Kikado. Kikado wanted to be a triangle, and their favorite color is red, so red triangle. Mainly because Delta's already taken. Yeah, I know it's surprising. Delta's already taken by me. I know it's a first for everything for me to be actually able to remember something. What does nabla mean though? Oh, it's a first order derivative. It's a first order derivative, generally representative of, so like if f is, say, of multivariables, it's the gradient, an inverse poi. My handwriting's exquisite today. Then it would be dx plus dy, or df of dy, df of dz. You always call both delta. I think lots of people call nabla, they refer to it as del, and then delta. This is what I see this called a lot. The actual LaTeX command for it is nabla, and that's what I call it. I don't know if that's the actual thing. I'm glad you're having fun, Posh. Yeah, I think lots of people just say it's del. Del of x, del of f. You learned it as nabla? Okay, yeah. Some people know it as nabla, some people know it as del. Some people, I guess, know it as upside down delta. Or triangle. Okay, but... oh, this is the other thing I wanted to show. So we had been talking about... yeah, it is the gradient. Sometimes people just call... so that's the grad of f. Grad f. But what program is parsing that? It's a plugin. One of your professors calls it the LDEL. That's fun. I don't... wait, why LDEL? I like that though. But no, I have a plugin for my chat that can read LaTeX. I did not make it. It is not, but I was given it by someone, and it's not open for distribution yet. So it's currently being worked on, and when it has a public release, then I will be happy to share that. But currently not a public release. LDEL, huh? Interesting. Like, lower delta? I don't know. Generally so. And if there's another one, I was trying to look for one that's like a stick figure, because we also have stuff like... Oh, Laplacian, that actually makes sense. A Laplacian delta. Well, so... Yeah, I was looking for a bomb, but I couldn't find one. Yeah, so like... That... And then this is the Laplacian. So I don't know why you would call that LDL, but... You know. Oh, this is the thing I wanted to talk about. The other day when we were deriving equations, you won't always be a stick figure, but you always will be explosive. Exactly. Part of your explosive personality. Let's see. What did I want to do? Right. I keep starting things and then forgetting to say them. The other day when we were doing, deriving the sine cosine formulas from scratch, there's one I forgot. And it's a cool one. Sine x plus sine y. And I ended up just doing this one at work because I was bored. Twitch censorship, the in-game comment, not explode people comment. Twitch will be Twitch. Let's do a Y. Posh, don't do the whole document class. I don't think it's... So far, it does not have access to all of that stuff. No, I'm not letting that go. I'm not gonna put that into chat because there's a non-zero chance it'll break it. Oops. Because if you can get too crazy with the LaTeX, it will break the chat. We have tested this. Oh, but so this was one that I forgot to do on stream the other day, and then I ended up just doing it at work. And it's kind of cool because it requires a weird change of variable where you do, so I'm actually going to do it as sine of b plus sine of varphi, or sorry, sine, that's big. I said, being big. Do sine of theta. All right, and then if we set theta equal to, this music feels loud. Hold on a minute. It disconnected it again. 1 second, I have to reconnect it. I don't want to hear this. Too much. It's too much. My brain is not liking it. Skyrim. No, do rainy day Skyrim. There we go. Why is it? Okay, sweet, we're back. So this was fun. This was a fun one to figure out on the fly. Because you need, so for like previously, if you wanted to do the sine of alpha plus beta, then you could do that to then get the sine of 2 alpha. And that was about as complex as the deriving got. But, holy what? What do you mean, holy? What is it, Kami? Coincidence, when I get bored in a lecture, I start to draw sine and cosine equation. I mean, they're fun ones to derive because they're like, your avatar looks stoned for a moment. Trying to, like, replicate it. Oh, but this was a fun one. Couldn't Twitch. You couldn't type in Twitch chat and you had to log out. I'm sorry. Twitch chat being Twitch chat. But yeah, this one was fun to just like figure out on the fly, because I was like, I think I'd seen it before, because I had a feeling that this was this way to go. Where I was like sitting at work and I was like, wait a minute. Oh, and then I didn't do a different one. So then you just do sine of alpha plus beta plus sine of alpha minus beta. That gives you 2 sine alpha, or sorry, not 2 sine. Oops, not 2 sine. Sorry, sine alpha cosine beta plus cosine alpha sine beta plus sine alpha cosine beta minus voice crack cosine alpha sine beta. So then these cancel out. You're passed on to 2 sine alpha cosine beta. There you go. I don't think title works. Yeah, I don't think the title stuff. The huge should work just fine. But then, yeah, then you just go ahead and do these relations to then get us that alpha, alpha is equal to theta minus beta. That's phi. Why did I write theta there? Or that's, yeah, why did I say that? Oops, there we go. Minus b. And then we also have that b is equal to alpha minus beta. Yeah, I just brain froze. How often does your brain freeze during the day? Mine freezes a lot. Plus beta. Why did I do it like that? It's wrong. You're short. I'm actually taller than most people. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Oh wait, what? I didn't need to do that. Whoops. I was like, why am I? Sorry. Theta minus beta. Minus beta. There we go. 4'5" is not taller than most. How short am I? How short do you guys think I am? There you go. Let's play a little betting game. How short do you guys think I am? You're thinking like 4 feet? I'm not shorter than most people? No, actually. I'm actually taller than most people. There you go. That's beta. So then you have alpha is equal to theta minus 2 over there. Cancels that. Minus. Alright, that's supposed to be a 2 there then. That cancels out one of those, that cancels that. Then you get alpha. Oh, and that turns into a plus. Equals. Ta-da! My amazingly perfect math. 0.3. 0.3 feet, 4 feet. What about me? What about me makes people assume that? What about people makes me assume that? Or what about me makes people assume that? Y'all just assume I'm short? You're assuming I'm short, king? Jen! Oh my god! Jen, how have you been? It's been forever. I've not seen you in forever. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. the other one I forgot to do. Your VTuber avatar is very small on the screen. That's the only proof I need. Hey. What about now? Short Victorian child. Interesting. Very interesting. What was the one I wanted to do? There was another one that I couldn't remember. It was tan of... No, first I wanted to say... Don't... Height reveal when? Asking about body length. Oh, I've actually revealed it many times. I'm like 6'1". I'm not tiny twink, I'm lanky twink. I'm lanky. I'm tall and lanky. Got that extra skinny, it's that's tall skinny build. Alright, what was the one I wanted to do? It was the tangent of theta over 2, right? And we're gonna write that as alpha over 2, and we're gonna let... No, you're 6 years, bro. We're gonna let theta equal over 2. Right, so we get cosine, or oops, already messing up. Sine of theta, and I'm gonna get rid of the parentheses to make my life easier, over cosine of theta. Alright. No, that's what it was. I wanted to write it as 2 theta is equal to alpha. No, how did I want to do this? There's a trick to this one's messy. And it has to do with the half angles. Oh no, that's right, actually. So it's 1 minus cosine of 2 theta over 1 plus cosine of 2 theta, I believe. All right. I can't remember if this connects to that or if that connects to that, so let's derive it from scratch. Do purple. Sine of 2 theta. No, we do it off of cosine. Cosine of 2 theta is equal to cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta. Plus goes to sine. You might be right. I think you're right. Because then we get 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. No, it goes to minus. Because we get a plus. Plus, so we get... So this turns into... Wait, no. Yeah. 2 sine squared theta equals 1 minus cosine 2 theta. So I think minus... Yeah. Minus that becomes 1 minus sine squared. That becomes 2 sine squared. 1 minus cosine, yeah. Because I add that, and then I subtract that. So then I divide by 2. And then root. And then width reveal when skinny. Very skinny. Because then we have a divide by 2 and the reciprocal, and those end up just canceling out. So I don't bother mentioning that. Okay, so depth reveal when 3 dimensions, actually. You may not believe this, but yeah, 3 dimensions. It's pretty crazy. So, right. We're here, and then you do... I guess I should write that there, and then just show the cross out. Right. This is the fun part. So there's 2 different answers you can get to this. Based off what you multiply by. Time reveal when... Pacific. So the two ways we can solve this, or get our formula, multiply by the bottom to rationalize it. This ends up giving us the square root of 1. You memorize each trigonometry, or is it just like over time and practice? Oh no, these are all just like derived. The only ones you actually need to know. So this was on a stream the other day. And I was just like doing the ones that I forgot to do. The only ones you actually need to know. Sine square theta. Yeah, the conjugate. You need to know that one. Your basic Pythagorean identity. You need to know your addition formula for sine. And then finally, your addition formula for cosine. And you can derive with just these 3 every other trig identity. Which is actually just what we did. Chicken scratch. I know, it's a mess right now. I promise, sometimes I write better. When I write on a whiteboard, I write much better. When I write on an iPad, it's much messier, because I'm also like... I was trying to show you guys how I'm holding it, but you guys can't see my hand. But yeah, so if you multiply, you end up multiplying... the 2 ways to do it are multiplied by the conjugates. So then, I need a bigger iPad is part of the problem. It doesn't have a lot of workspace. And, if you remember, a squared... a minus b times a plus b gets us a squared minus b squared. Right? Because we get a times a is a squared, a minus, or negative ab, negative, or positive ab, and then negative b squared. Did I do that right? No, I did something wrong. No, that's right. Okay. I was just like... So we get the square root. 1 squared minus cosine squared 2 theta over 1 plus cosine 2 theta. Okay, and that gets us that square root of sine squared 2 theta over 1 plus cosine 2 theta. Beautifully done. That sine cancels out, and we're left just with sine of 2 theta over 1 plus cosine of 2 theta. And you may be thinking that we were supposed to be finding a half angle formula here. tan of theta, if you remember at the beginning, we said that that was true, is actually equal to tan of alpha over 2, which then is the half angle formula for sine of alpha over 1 plus cosine of alpha. And the other way to do it is if you multiply by the other conjugate. If instead you're multiplied by the 1 minus cosine of 2 theta, you get that this is also equal to 1 minus cosine of alpha over sine of theta. Same thing. Bye. Okay. A lot of bookkeeping today. But yeah. Those were the ones that I forgot to do last week when we were doing that stream. What time is it? So we just passed the 2-hour mark. I think I'm going to call it here. I know we didn't do a whole lot today. It was a lot of just like hanging out and doing the like Twitch commands and stuff. I still have a lot more I need to get done though. Behind the scenes, editing. I have to DMZ. Right. And I have to go on a walk to grab an energy drink. But, yeah. So that's neither here nor there. In fact, it's there. No, not there. It's then. But, so I will be calling it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you everyone for stopping by. And thank you. I hope to see you on Friday. Well, the rest of the week I'll be streaming. But I hope to see you especially on Friday for the theorems. I still haven't answered the question, how many meters do you across a 4th dimensional axis? You'll have to find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. And bye-bye!